Today's video is going to be an unboxing and setup of the brand new Apple Watch Ultra 3. I am so excited for this watch because I'm buying it specifically for fitness purposes, but also that bigger battery that the Ultra has versus just your standard Apple Watch, which is the one I've been rocking for years. The watch is a bit pricey, but I'm excited to see what it looks like and, what the difference is compared to the regular Apple Watch, so I'll be making a review after I've used it for a few weeks. I got my Ultra 3 in the black finish, but it also does come in a natural titanium, which I think looks really good too. I also got the black ocean band. I think it just looks really clean, but it was also the only option available on launch day. This watch is going to have GPS and cellular connectivity. It's also got a 49mm titanium case, an always-on display up to 3000 nits peak brightness, an OLED display. It's going to track your sleep and temperature sensing. It's water resistant up to 100 meters. It's got precision dual frequency GPS, and it's got the S10 chip powering the whole thing. It's the same chip as last year, but it's still a pretty good one. I would have preferred an S11 chip, but I guess that'll be for next year. And Apple is claiming that the watch has up to 42 hours of battery, which is absolutely insane. Goes for just over 1,000 Canadian dollars, and yeah, I am super excited to unbox this thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up. Okay guys, so here is the box, super plain and simple. It's just gray and it says Apple Watch. If we flip it over, no logos on the side or anything. And here is the back. Pretty standard stuff. We'll just go ahead and grab the pull tabs here, open this thing up, and there we go. So inside you'll see it says Apple Watch with some really cool looking mountains. I really like the design and aesthetic of the packaging. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open this up, see what's inside. I think it's just going to be paperwork. Yep, so you get all your like basic paperwork telling you like what the buttons are and what they do. And then we got like how to charge it and everything, which I think most people understand by now. And then we've also got, what is this, stickers? No, just more paperwork and a little manual. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, super basic, but yeah, the paperwork comes in a really nice little thing here. And yeah, now on to the actual watch itself. So let me just get this out of the way so we can see it a little clearer. So yeah, the packaging looks pretty cool. We've got mountains and everything, just like that pamphlet. So we'll get that out of the way, and we'll open up the actual watch now. So really cool packaging. We can see the Apple Watch Ultra 3 with the black titanium finish. There is the back. Let's grab the pull tab here and open this thing up. All right, here we go. So inside, not a whole lot. You've got your actual watch case, and then on this side, we've got our charging cable. So you can see there it's USB-C. It's also braided, so it's going to be more durable, last you a bit longer. And then we've got our MagSafe connector right there. This is going to be the 1 meter long charger. I'll keep that one intact for now because I have so many of them. I don't even want to open this one up just yet. But yeah, cool. Now let's move on to the actual black titanium case because yeah, this is my first Apple Watch Ultra 3. I'm really excited to see what the finish looks like and everything. It feels definitely heavy, which makes sense because it is titanium. But let's take a look at it. That looks really clean. Look at that. I really like that. You've got orange on the crown here. You've got orange on the other side. Some really big speakers, actually. I'm pretty impressed with that. Here's the back. Apple Watch Ultra, 49mm titanium. With all the sensors and everything. It looks a little bulky, but it doesn't look like too big. I would say this is pretty close to like a standard watch size, like obviously pretty big for a smartwatch, but you know, I don't think it's like obnoxiously large. We've got our 49mm display here. I think that looks pretty good. Super scratch resistant, of course, because it is the Ultra. But yeah, case itself looks really good. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Just hold on to the power button for a second. And there we go. Apple logo is now up. And then we'll move on with the setup process. And yeah, I'll show you guys how to set it up and get ready to use the Apple Watch Ultra 3. I'm really excited here. Any second now, it should turn on and want me to pair it with my phone. So I've got my phone right here, the 17 Pro Max. There we go. So pair Apple Watch to the phone. Okay, set up for myself. Face ID scan. And hold the Apple Watch up to the camera. So we're just going to scan the little animation here. Bam, your Apple Watch is paired. Now it's probably going to do a bit of a software update and everything and then be ready to go. But yeah, make this your new Apple Watch. Yes, that's what I want to do. Transfer my apps and data from my other Apple Watch, which I'm currently wearing right now. Should be a pretty standard setup. I always find the watch setup super simple to do. Especially if you have a backup and all that. It's really, really straightforward and easy. But while we're waiting there, I gotta say that black titanium looks fantastic. Okay, terms and conditions, agree. Set up a passcode. I honestly don't even put a passcode on my watch. I know that might sound crazy, but I like to just wake up, toss it on, not have to put a password in or anything. I've got all my info right there, saved from my account, safety, and then cellular setup. So it should connect to the carrier that you're using relatively quickly. Okay, so it should bring you to your cell provider. Mine is Bell up in Canada here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace my existing smartwatch, which is the one that I'm wearing. If you wanted to add a brand new one, you would just hit, I want to add a new smartwatch. So I'm going to do my current one, and then it's going to ask you to sign into your cell provider in order to confirm those changes. And this is something I didn't know about. So there's a one-time eSIM charge, which I find kind of crazy because, like, why am I paying for that if I'm already paying for cellular data on my cellular watch? But I guess that's a thing. So I got to pay $10 just to do this. Kind of crazy. But anyways, it's going to process the activation there. That might be a Canada thing. I'm not sure about the United States, but Canada, they really like to rinse us for every dollar possible. So that's probably why there's a $10 charge. And who knows, that might not be all the providers in Canada. It might just be like a few. But anyways, there we go. $10 charge is done. We've got the eSIM set up on the new Ultra 3. And now it's just going to set that up in the background. And then it's going to ask you if you want to set up some of these one-handed gestures, which honestly, I haven't really used a whole lot. I don't really care about them. I find it, relatively easy. Just use my other hand and, do the actions I want to do. But if you do want to add wrist flick or double tap, you can. I'm just going to keep it on wrist flick because why not? Action button here. So I want the action button to do workouts because I work out pretty frequently. So making it more streamlined and just easy to go to the workout app is great. So I'm going to hit continue there. Depth, so this is for divers primarily, but I don't do a whole lot of diving, so I'm just gonna put it as automatic. Diving safety, once again, I'm not a diver, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, Apple Watch is syncing. It's almost ready. I'll get an alert when it's all done. So probably a few minutes until everything is all ready to go. And yeah, shouldn't be too long. And while you're waiting, it's going to give you the option to learn about the watch. I don't really need this, but if you're someone who's maybe new to Apple Watch, this might be a really good time to learn about Apple Watch. But for me, I'll just hit check and we'll pick up the video when this is all ready to go. And there we go. That literally took like a minute. So everything looks like it's all done. We'll hit start here. And we'll skip the tour for the new watchOS, and bam, there we go. So it's got the same background or wallpaper face, whatever you want to call it, as my previous Apple Watch. So it successfully took the backup from the old watch and put it on the new one very quickly, actually. So that's the face I like. I like to have music in the corner, then weather and the workout app and everything. And then I like to have the activity app on the bottom right corner just so I can easily access all my data like calories burned and hours stood and everything. So yeah, super simple. And then if you want to add Apple Care coverage, you just go right here on the phone and it's going to show you that you've got a new Apple Watch. And if you want to protect it with Apple Care, you can. I like to do the monthly plan. So it's $6.49 a month. Just typically because I upgrade my watch every year, so to pay the whole amount up front doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because I always sell my old watch in September. But if you want to pay up front, you can. It's $129 for 2 years Canadian or $649 Canadian per month. So I'll do the monthly option, but I'll set it up after. Anyways, so so we've got the watch here. Everything is all set up. Pretty straightforward process with the Apple Watch. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Ocean Loop band that I got. And that is right here. So let's go ahead and grab onto the pull tab, open this up. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the first time I'm ever experiencing the Ocean band, so hopefully it's good. I got it in black, like I've been saying. Here's the adjuster, and then we'll grab the actual band next. Now, to put the band on, it's super simple. All there is a little magnetic sliding system here, so you want to make sure the 49 millimeter is on the bottom, and you're just going to slide that onto the top. The shorter end goes on the top. Then you want to get the longer end, same thing. Make sure that 49 millimeter, or sorry, the size of the band goes on the bottom, and then you're just going to slide that on to the bottom of the watch, and you'll hear a little click. There you go. So that's done. Now I'll go ahead and put it on, and we can take a look at what it looks like. All right, so here it is, the Apple Watch Ultra 3 in the black titanium. I think that looks really, really good. And I gotta say, the Ocean band is actually really comfortable. I think the display is actually very, very large, which I like. That's what I was wanting with the Ultra 3. That was one of the reasons why I upgraded to it. The battery life, I'm sure, is gonna be awesome. And since it's a larger battery, I might even try wearing it at night to sleep and actually track my sleep, because I'm very analytical. That's why I like to have the activity app right on the homepage there, just because I like to access those numbers very easily and very quickly. And I've been wanting to track my sleep and really improve on that, so I think this watch with the battery life is going to allow me to wear it all day and night. Aesthetically though, the watch looks nice. The setup was really, really smooth and easy. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. So yeah, guys, there you have it, the unboxing and setup of the Apple Watch Ultra 3. I'm very excited to test this thing out. I've been wanting the Apple Watch Ultra ever since it came out, but I just never ended up getting it because I was like, is it really worth it? I don't know. But this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the jump. I'm going to get the Ultra. I'm going to test it out and see how I like it and see if I notice a significant difference considering the giant price gap between the standard model and the Ultra. This thing has up to 42 hours of battery life, which is crazy. So like I said, I'm going to try to track my sleep, my workout through the day, and everything else. And I really want to put this battery to the test, so I can't wait to review it. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing, taking a look at the black titanium and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you want to see my review or other videos relating to the Apple Watch and the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max, make sure you subscribe. Also, let me know down below in the comments which color is your favorite. Is the natural titanium your favorite, or is the black titanium your favorite? Let me know. I'm still on the fence. I might even exchange this for the natural titanium. We'll wait and see, I guess. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.